How's that for sliding in just in time?
Gentlemen,
What's up, Moody?
I got Kyle working on my boat, so you're getting a better version of Kyle.
Sweet.
But when it comes to working on stuff, he's a lot better than me.
I understand.
I hope he gets it fixed, because if he doesn't get it fixed, then he's going to have to fix mine so we can have something to fish out of.
He's putting me in a new heading sensor and a new gear and on the trolling motor, so we should be good to go. If nothing else, even if I can't get it calibrated, we'll be able to run the trolling motor down the bank, which is what I'm planning on anyway.
Yeah, we don't need calibrated.
I need spot lock for the old man stuff when I got to retie away and sit down or you take over or whatever. It's a good deal. I don't know what I'd do without Kyle. He goes, "You're going to get on the podcast." I said, "As long as they don't care if I drink Busch lattes and smoke cigars, I'll get on anything."
Sweet.
Where were you at today, John?
Huh?
Where were you at today?
Uchi.
I figured that. I saw the watercolor like he ain't Grand Lake. And that place has got him.
Yeah, it does.
I got to go down there this year and fish USA bass, and I might need some help.
Well,
looks like you caught the heck out of them. Sounds like you need to be going down there more often, even.
I might need to. I hadn't been there for like 30 years. But I heard the guys been catching, they catch them in that winter series.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And
it's got some toads in it.
Yeah.
They caught him. I haven't looked at it. I was talking to a guy on the phone just a little bit ago, and he was telling me the weights for Grand today. They caught him pretty good.
TJ Martin's leading with 24.
Well, that don't surprise me.
Almost 25.
That's a good start, man.
Yeah. I mean, it drops off. It really does drop off pretty quick, though.
It still took 15 to get the top 25, didn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, like 15, 11.
Kojak's in 14th with 16.
Oh, good for him. But you got to do that for 3 days.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Wow. What was that noise?
Kyle was opening the garage door for somebody to come in.
Oh, it sounded like gel coat.
What's gel coat sound like, Danny?
Well, okay. Gel coat coming off on the corner of a dock.
Well, I got lots of those spots.
Yeah, you and me both.
I don't worry about that anymore. How long did you fish that? What was your big fish today, John?
My big fish was 5'11".
I'll take it. 5'11". I'll take that bag Sunday and not even go out.
That's a 6-pounder. You might as well call that a 6.
Yeah, 5 3/4.
Daggone stud there.
I had a 5'8", a 5'11", a 5-pound even, a 412, and a 414.
I think I had that last night in my dreams about midnight. and
and it was just a rare day when you can, like, I was calling my shot. Like they were exact in the same spot in just about every pocket. They were about a quarter of the way back. The bucks were in the back, and the big fish were about a quarter of the way back on the west side.
What was the water temp?
60, 61, 62.
Man, we're so far ahead. I mean,
saw 2 fish on bed, but they had just got there.
Yeah,
they were skittish.
I mean, by the time me and Kyle get down there the 4th of April, I mean, even though that early, I think if it's a full moon, there's going to be fish on beds everywhere. I mean, we're just so far ahead.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, we should be now having 55-degree water, not 65-degree water.
Yeah.
54 to, which is fine and good. I can get to go fish the way I like to fish. I don't care.
Mm-hmm. They were eating the old side. I caught every single fish on that crankbait.
Well, you better have one tied on this weekend because I don't know why you can't. If you can catch them there, you can catch them at Palmy. Nobody's
Yep.
watching this yet, is it?
Yeah, they are.
They are. Don't be saying that stuff when they're watching. We're going to drop shot at the dam.
Yeah.
I was looking at my drop shot box in the basement this morning, but I didn't bring it out.
I don't even have a drop shot box.
I got one, and I look at it every time I go down there, and that's about the extent of it. I put your reel back together.
Thanks.
Yep, should be good to go. I'll give it to you to make sure it's all good to go, and just in case. I'm not the best on Shimano's. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just they just go together different. But I got the parts in like 3 days. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah. I ordered the part for my boat.
That's what Kyle said. You sure that's it? What,
I
you just got a horn going off?
I don't know what else it would be.
Is it in Guardian?
I mean, I didn't go fast enough to put it in Guardian, but it didn't go in. It didn't go in Guardian. No.
Okay. Well, you know
I
what?
mean, it did one. So this morning, last time I went fishing, when I was putting it on the boat, I got these warning 4 beeps. And I just thought, well, crap, I haven't put oil in it in a while. My tank's low. And so I brought it back and I forgot to I didn't do anything. I forgot to put oil in it. So I got down there this morning, put it in the water. I'm idling out and it starts beeping. And I'm like, crap.
Well, mine used to do that. I just cut that wire. That way I don't hear no beeps.
Well, so I ran up. So it would beep 4 times and then it wouldn't beep. And so I was running up the lake at like low speed, like 2,500 RPM or whatever. Just running up there, just kind of looking where I wanted to start fishing. And it would beep every like 2 minutes. So I Googled it and it said, your oil tank's low. That's a warning. Your oil tank is low on the motor. So I took the cowling off. The oil tank is completely full.
So it's a sensor.
So it's not that. So it's
Switch.
so I unhooked the wire, and of course it still beeps because it's not reading anything. So it's like not reading anything. So Kyle says it's the switch. So I ordered one, and I ran back this afternoon. I didn't run at full speed. I just ran kind of eased my way back, and it never went into Guardian mode.
Who knows? That's why I got Kyle, because I don't mess with that crap.
Well,
but there's always something.
I think it'll be fine once I get that put in. It wasn't very much. It was like $20 part.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll do it.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, it'll put you on to the next place.
Yeah. I mean, last weekend we had the XFL. It took 24 to win it.
Somebody's always catching them down there, that's for sure.
OMTT was last weekend too. It only took 22 to win it, but they don't allow a rig.
Yeah.
And so
my buddies had a good day. They got like 11th. They had like 1790 or something like that. Got $1,100 check.
Yeah, they pay pretty good.
They do pay well. You just got to go different places to catch them.
I mean, 30th place is $585.
Yeah. And
Big bass.
Boat.
Big bass is like $2,000, and second big bass is like 1,100.
Who was it? A local that won it?
The big bass or the overall?
Boat.
Jacob Longlois
I don't know him.
and Cade Lipham.
I don't know them.
Casey Scanlon got second and his partner.
No, I guess I saw that. Who was he fishing with?
Chad Warren
Yeah.
and let's see. Kevin Rich got a check again.
Yeah.
Seventh place, $2,600.
That's good. That's a good day.
Oh, he fished with Brandon
Who?
Ackerson.
Well, that's right. Yeah, I saw that.
He called me and wanted to fish. Or no, that was for XFL. How do you do an XFL?
I didn't look at any of them.
He called me Saturday night, and apparently his partner couldn't fish XFL, and I would have loved to fish him, but I was singing that morning at church, so I couldn't cancel at the last minute. I'm looking to see how he did. Doesn't look like he got a check. So that's probably a good move on my part. TJ,
go ahead.
TJ Martin and Kyle Kitts got 5th, 49th. I mean, that's
spring. These dudes, they're fishing tournaments. They're fishing a tournament every Saturday and every Sunday. And, they're going to have some days where they don't catch them, but they're going to catch them a lot of the time. And I mean, it's just amazing the amount of fish that lake continually puts out. It's just crazy good.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
and the amount of pressure,
hundreds of boats every Saturday and every Sunday, and it puts them out.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, and where we're going this weekend's been putting out some big bags. We got a shot at a good bag this weekend. We just got to figure out how to catch them.
Yeah, I hope we can.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Me too.
And we're going to get to stay. The last time we went fishing up there, was like 1998 or something like that. We're staying at the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time I was there. It was a long time.
Well, I know the last time I was there with you, we were putting on the Buddy Bass Championship 2 days, and I think that guy from Wichita won it on a spinnerbait in the willow trees in October.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Rusty Lanier.
Rusty Lanier. Yep. Caught him.
And
I know right where he caught him too. We're probably not going to go there.
And their big motor was broke.
Yeah.
Something on their big motor.
We had a weird fall that year. We had floods, and that doesn't usually happen. And they caught him, ripped him in the willow trees on a spinnerbait.
Yeah.
They had like 40 some pounds for 2 days. It was crazy.
There's a kid staying here that I think he's in. Let's see. He had 16 pounds, I think, or not 16. Maybe.
In the Toyota?
Yeah. Let me see here. I hate not having a dang. He goes to school at Drury.
And he's fishing a Toyota?
Yeah. He said he loves Palmy.
Is he fishing up there this weekend?
No, I don't think so. Oh, he's fishing the Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he'll be down at Grand if he makes it through.
He's in Well, I thought I saw him. Oh yeah, he's in 33rd place.
So he's right on the bubble.
Got 14-10.
Gotta go catch him tomorrow.
He said he caught a couple fish at the dam, and he caught a 4-pounder in Elk River.
You can't help him, can you?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, I don't either. They caught him down there at Tom Bigby today. Pretty good.
Yeah, shit.
Remember, I was there. I don't think John was there for that one.
No,
I think it was 96 or 97.
something happened. I was supposed to go.
What a place.
There was something
I know
happened.
where
that
there's the best steak made in the whole country down there. We could go down there right now and get one. It's incredible.
Really?
And they're still open. Me and Tammy looked it up the other day.
Who's leading that tournament?
Bill Lowen,
All right.
17 pounds.
I think I
Randy
picked him.
House in second.
I didn't pick him.
Kyle said Randy House said he fished every freaking bed and fish he had on the whole lake today. He had to start over tomorrow because he don't have nothing left. Who's in third, Kyle?
Who's in third?
Yeah, who was in? It was somebody we know. It was all old men.
In the Make Really Fishing?
No, in the
In the
Bassmaster.
In the elite?
Yeah,
Who's in third?
yeah.
It's I don't know.
They caught him, and there ain't nothing in that whole river other than the dredge out where it's deeper than 2 foot. So
I did not pick Bill Lowen, but my lowest guy is 45th.
That place is cool, man. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I'd go back there. There's more water moccasins or cottonmouths than I've ever seen in my life in 2 feet of water. I mean, they're everywhere, just laying there looking at you. I'm like, they told us in the briefing for that tournament if we broke down not to get out on the bank because you didn't need to worry about the alligators. You had to worry about the cottonmouths. and
Copperhead water moccasins.
the copper-headed rattle moccasins. That's what they are. and
Matt Ganath says Ike is in third.
Ike.
Cool.
Iaconelli's in 30. I think they all had 17 pounds.
17,
cool.
14, 17, 12, 17, 11, 16, 15, 16, 8, 16, 2.
Good for
That's
the old
cool.
good for the old guys.
Yeah.
Steve Kennedy in the 14th. Cliff Pace.
My fantasy team's actually looking pretty dang good.
That's a cool place.
I got 3 guys in the top 11.
I wonder what they're allowed to fish. Are they allowed to lock up and down or below down only? Or I wonder what they let them do.
I don't know. We can find out.
I drew some local guy the second day that down there that tournament. He says, "We got to lock down. We got to go down." I said, "All right, I'm from Kansas. I'm an idiot." We went down to a spot and I ripped him. I mean, I caught like 20 keepers behind him. He put the trolling motor and said, "We're going back." I mean, he didn't catch nothing. The dude didn't know what a blue fleck power worm was, and he had a spot and he wasn't throwing the right bait that day. That was one of my good days.
Where was he from?
He was from Mississippi. He's a nice guy. I blew him up. I think I missed going to the Nationals by like 3 ounces. In that
Tournament water is the Highway 30 bridge north of Bay Springs Lake.
That don't make any sense.
That's clear up by the Bay Springs Lake is clear up by Pickwick.
So you can walk through going north.
This is southern, yeah. Southern boundary is the Coffeyville Lock and
Coffeyville.
Dam. Coffeeville Lock and Dam, and the Black Warrior River is the Selden Lock and Dam, which is over by Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know I never locked north, but I did lock south with that guy. And I like the lock. I like the area that we had. And I didn't like it down there as well as I did up there where we were fishing, but where we went out of. I think we went out of. Did we go to Columbus?
Yeah, you went out of Columbus.
Yeah.
I think
You
that's
guys thought I'd never been out of Kansas. Tammy had a really good time that week. She went with me, and we just had it was just a wonderful experience. Never fished anything like it. I've never really done locks and stuff. That was the first tournament I ever fished where I actually locked and had
I've never locked through anywhere.
and current. Now me and Steve Brewer used to lock through down at Weber Falls quite a bit, but every time we ever locked through, we ended up getting stuck and losing our way. So, and I liked Weber Falls, but it's treacherous, as you well know.
Mm-hmm.
You got to know what you're doing. You can do the same thing at Tom Bigby. It's no different than the Arkansas River. It's
Yeah.
It's a different, just trim it up.
What else is going on since we last talked? Last had our podcast.
I don't know. I don't ever seem to get on here anymore. We're always gone on Thursday nights, and the only reason I'm here tonight is because Kyle's working on it.
Well, it must be going okay because he's not cussing.
Yeah.
He's drinking.
Oh, well, all right.
He's not cussing yet. I don't care. I got all day, all night, and all day tomorrow. I just won't let him go to work if we don't get it together. I could always just steal his trolling motor and put it on mine, I guess.
Yeah.
I take it you don't have a guest tonight?
You?
Yep.
Me? Yeah, no, I don't consider that a guest. Where's Crank?
Working.
Working. What's he do?
Sells insurance.
He's a thief. Crank is a thief. You got lawyers and insurance salesmen, and I don't know what comes third, but
Bass fisherman.
bass fishing. We just lie a lot. Yeah, that's all.
Well,
Get your yard mode. You forget to put your sunscreen on.
I did, and I forgot again today. I got to fishing, and I'm catching them, and I'm like, didn't even think about it.
I got red on my neck over at Stockton Sunday, and I think by the time I got home, it already turned brown.
Yeah.
How hot did it get there today?
It was 91 or 92 on the car.
Yeah.
It
90.
was hot. It's going to change tonight.
It wasn't bad. I mean, the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
Well, at 3:30, it was 97 here.
That's stupid, man. I mean, in March, it had to
At
break every record.
4:30, it was 87.
Did it break a record?
Huh.
97 didn't break a record.
I don't think so for Hutch. I think it had to go to 99. I want to say it was 99. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Tammy's probably turned the air conditioner on.
It is
We've already turned it on in the camper.
it is like 70 degrees now and a north wind. So it's coming.
It's coming. Is it going to rain? I know we got a chance of rain overnight.
I
We'll
don't
see.
think it's supposed to do much for us.
Yeah, I don't think it's much of a chance tomorrow. There's a chance. And then Saturday and Sunday, I don't think it's going to rain. It's going to be a little cooler Saturday, but I think in the upper 70s on Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be like 59 Saturday, 60.
Yeah. Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
I can live with that.
Yeah, me too.
Just want to enjoy myself.
Me too.
Kind of like you do that, and you end up having a better day when you put all that pressure on yourself. And
Yeah.
And I tried not to put too much pressure on myself Sunday over at Stockton, but I didn't get it done. So, I got to finish that series in the top 30, and I'm in 21st, so I didn't lose it.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I
beat-
had 91 boats, and so I really didn't. I finished, but I did what I've done all year this year so far in 8 tournaments. I've finished first or second out of the money in 8 tournaments, which I'd like to change that slightly. That's kind of ridiculous. It's Kyle's fault mainly, but
Where do you find the results for that thing you're fishing?
SQ to top 100. The solos, it's Solo Pro top 100, I think. And then there's the top 100, and then there's the top 100 SQ, which is what this is, and it's you're fishing for 30 places in the top 100 Solo Pro next year. And
Do they have a?
Yeah, he does, and I don't know what it's.
Oh, I see. I got it. If this is it, yeah. Results. Truman Lake, Table Rock.
That's the top 100, and
that's what it comes to when you click results for the SQ.
That's the actual top 100. I know he posted them on Facebook.
SQ register, SQ rules. No results.
It's kind of one of the up and coming tournaments of the whole in the 4-state region. I mean, he's got 100 pros in the top 100, and he's got 91 in the SQs.
Did you beat Randy Blockett?
Yeah, I did. Randy had 1208, and I had 1284.
Good.
His boat broke, but I listened to his thing, and he said, "Well, I spun a hub in my prop, and my spare prop didn't have a hub in it. So I called a friend of mine, and he pulled his boat up and drug me. I think he towed him in or towed him all the way to the weigh-in so he could weigh his fish or something. Like he could have just jumped in with another angler and brought him in." Mm-hmm. Eric Kraft he was over there fishing from Kansas, and he messed his boat up and somehow spun the drive shaft in two and didn't get to the weigh-in.
Who?
Eric Kraft. Mm. And I don't know what he had weight-wise, maybe 10 pounds, which would have put him in contention, He didn't weigh in, so now he's kind of foobarred on the points.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a failure. It just wasn't quite what I'd been.
What it take?
I caught 40 keepers. I mean, it was a hell of a fishing day. It was just incredible.
What did it take to win?
1930, I think. Yeah. I know a guy that got third had 16 something, so it took 1233 to get a check. I think he paid 20 places. I don't know, something like that. I was 1 or 2 places out. Typical.
Yeah.
But like I said, I didn't blow it, so I got to go to Palmy the 11th or 12th of April. So basically, you and me practicing for that this weekend. That's going to be kind of a mess that weekend because I'm going to go fish Friday. I'm going to practice Friday the 8th, 9th, or whatever at Palmy, and then drive to Stockton Saturday to fish the KB Kansas Buddy, and then drive back to Palmy Saturday night to fish Sunday, which is okay. I don't really want to. Palmy, man, you put 90 boats on Palmy, and It was busy on Stockton. I'm telling you, you put 91 boats on Stockton, and there was 50 boats that went out of Old State Park and like 4 club tournaments, and it was one busy place. You know, it doesn't hold up to the pressure quite as well as Grand does. You know, but we should have it. It should be fun this weekend for us, John. I don't think we'll have. I don't know how many boats they get in that, but it should be.
I don't know how many boats they get in that.
I don't think it'll be 90 boats. So I'm like I said, it looks to me like it should be an enjoyable weekend. Of course, that could all change too. You know how fishing is.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Danny, you been fishing?
No, sir.
What's the holdup?
Looking for a job.
I thought you had a job.
Well, I technically have 2, but
We'll get 3 and then you can go fishing.
well, maybe
I'll
gonna take.
tell you
We're
what,
not
man, I've
too
been
far.
delivering Walmart groceries. You can make some money doing that.
If you can get interviewed, if you're over 50 years old, yeah.
Well, I'm 59. You don't even have to do an interview. You do it all online. There is no interview. Just go on to walmart.com and say, I want to go to Ask Spark Driver and fill out all the information, and off you go.
That's a true statement. When he started working for Walmart delivering groceries, we never heard from him again.
Yeah. I work all the time. Well, I had a blowed up engine I had to pay for that. But you know what? I $5,800 motor job, and I did it, and I paid for it in 6 weeks delivering groceries.
There you go.
I haven't been working at it that hard since, but when I needed it, I went and did it. You know.
Mm-hmm.
But the nice thing about it is you can do it when you want, whatever time you want, however you want to do it. You aren't required to go clock in somewhere, and that was my whole deal. I'm not punching in somewhere. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to have to work all week long. I want to be able, if I don't want to do it today, I just don't do it. And I'm finding it harder to get out of bed in the morning. So if I want to sleep till 9 and sit there and watch TV till 11, then I go to Walmart.
So you're not picking the groceries, are you?
You can.
But
you can do it. They have shop orders where you do the shopping, or they have express shops where you do the shopping. They have curbside pickup. So you kind of just pick, and they send you offers on your phone. It tells you how many miles it is, how many stop deliveries there are, and how long it takes to do it. And it tells you what the delivery pay is, and then it tells you what they tip you. So you get to pick, and if you don't want it, you just ignore it, or you hit reject and don't take it. You know, 3 or 4 o'clock 5 o'clock in the afternoon, typically there'd be 20 offers at a time on my phone, and I'm just sitting there scrolling through and deciding which one I want to take.
Wow.
Yeah. And then there's times during the day where, like 11 o'clock, typically in the morning, it's pretty dead. It's busy at 6 in the morning, and then it dies off, and then about 1, it starts building back up. And I like doing it in the evenings, later afternoon, in the evenings, better than and a lot of the ones that are doing it to make a living, and they want to do it in the morning until about 3 o'clock and then go home. But I know a guy in Joplin last year that made $100,000 delivering groceries. Now, he worked his tail off.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to go, and you got to but here's the deal. And I was in the accountant yesterday, and all the money that I made, all the delivery charges is what I pay taxes on. I mean, you're considered self-employed.
Mm-hmm.
So all your tips,
Yeah, 1099.
yeah, all your tips are not taxable. So I had $3,200 in tips in November and December that were not taxable, and then I had $4,000 that was taxable, but I deduct all my mileage, and I had 6,000 miles at 72 cents a mile. So I'm going to end up getting money, but I'm going to lose money on it. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You can deduct your mileage, and it's like seven, and they actually raised it for 26. It's like 72.5 cents a mile or something. I don't know, but I'm going to come out smelling like a rose on it. And I lost so much money fishing, so that's not going to be a problem. You know, I mean, it's
Yeah.
but I like it. I kind of actually enjoy it, you know, and you don't have to go. I mean, it's all on your phone.
Do you actually do you deliver or do you pick groceries most of the time?
Today I did 3 deliveries. I mean, if you go pick the order, then you go deliver it, and you make more money if you pick the order.
Yeah.
So like I did 3 deliveries today that was curbside pickups, and then I did 2 that were shops where I went and shopped. But I picked orders that only had like there was only 2 deliveries in the order, and one order had like 9 items, and the other one had like 12 items. Like where yesterday I did one back by the house there that was an 86 item shop, but it was, you know, I was going to go home and quit for the day. So I took an order that was in Girard.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a shop order and it was 86, but it was a pretty easy pick. I looked through it to see what the items were. It wasn't all crazy, you know, it was just grocery stuff. And so I went and picked, and it took me an hour and 15 minutes to pick it and drive it to Girard, and I made $46 on that one stop. And then I was home. I didn't have to drive back to Walmart to get another order. I was done. So I try to pick orders in Girard, around Girard on my way home every day when I quit, so that I'm actually getting paid to drive home. And it's all about picking the right ones and saying, you know, when I went to my accountant when I first did this, she said, take the ones with the biggest tips so that you can deduct, so you don't pay taxes on that. And so I try to, you know, I typically take ones where I'm driving 20 miles out to deliver, knowing that typically you'll get a lot bigger delivery charge plus a better tip. Well, if they don't leave tips, if there's not a tip on there, I don't even take it. I just scroll on by it. I mean, and there's some people that don't leave tips. And some of those orders don't get filled. They'll get filled the next day because nobody would take them.
Yeah.
And, you know, and some people are finally figuring it. Girard was probably one of the worst tippers that I saw when I first started. And actually they're starting to be a little better now. You know, I'm not gonna go over there for no tip. You know. You get it? No.
I'm about done.
Oh. So anyway, the fishing podcast has turned into Walmart delivery. Yeah, I can go anywhere you want. It don't matter. But it's like I said, it's you're not going to get rich. It's not UPS.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be. It's supposed to be, you know, I can easily work enough each week to pay my fishing expenses if I just get off my butt.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's when I blew the engine up, Tammy said, you're gonna have to go do something. I said, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. And, you know, at least it's there if I want to go work it hard enough, if I need a new graph or you know, the boat breaks on a weekly basis.
Yeah.
Like you well know. And I don't want to go pay an $800 payment on a new one. It might end up being a better deal. I don't know. Nah, I don't.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
You make enough. You make $800 a month doing the Walmart. It's a wash.
Not really. I mean, you know what it costs. That you still got insurance and taxes, and you know, granted, we can write some of that off. But I got a wife that's an accountant, and you know how that works out. And it's hard to make it really. If you really put it on paper, all of it, it's hard to make it. Most of us aren't making enough money to make it pay off.
Yeah.
You know, you have inspired me. If for no other reason, then this would be a good question for the big name guys. You know,
Or fishing
craziest
guys or
craziest side gig you ever did for tournament fishing. That would be, I bet that would be really interesting.
Yep.
well, I
I
put
had
John's
one.
reel. I'm supposed to be a reel service too, but I put his reel back together this morning, and I was up there talking to Tammy, and I go, I don't know how much longer I can do this. She goes, why? I go, I can't see those little tiny parts. And
Yeah.
my fingers are so I can't even tie a damn knot anymore. And I'm like, I'm trying to put these reels back together. And I'm like, you drop these little tiny screw on the floor, and you're just like, oh my goodness. And I'm like, I don't know whether that's, I know how to do it. It's just a matter of just not as easy to do as it was 2 years ago.
No.
And then I started talking. I was like, it's talking about, tying knots, changing hooks. All that stuff is harder for me than it was like yesterday.
You and me both.
Yeah. But I'm going to go. I'm not stopping. I'm just going to have to come over and have Kyle do everything.
I catch myself, like you're in a hurry, need to retie, and so I'm trying to retie, and I'm having trouble. And I'm finally, after about 5 minutes, I'm like, get your damn glasses out.
Yeah, I got glasses on. It don't matter.
Get your damn glasses out. And,
I can light a cigar really good, though. It don't. Sometimes I burn my finger off, but that don't matter.
I could save so much time if I just, okay, time to retie. First thing I do is get the glasses out instead of trying to do it, then get the glasses out.
Well, I don't ever take my glasses off. It's just finding the right lens.
Yeah.
I got 3 different lenses in there, and it's just like, move your head up and down until you get the right one.
Or, novel idea, gentlemen, you could go to the doctor and get your blood pressure checked.
My blood pressure's great. My blood pressure's been great ever since I quit UPS. My doctor said it was incredible. And I didn't think that's what was causing it. She said, evidently, there's more stress there than what you knew about. Because your blood, the first time I went in, she was lowering my meds. Now, I don't know how it is now after a couple of years off drinking beer every night and smoking cigars. It might be a little higher, but, I'll take it myself. I don't need no damn.
That would require Danny going to the doctor.
Uh-huh. I have worn glasses since I was 14.
Well, I started wearing them when I was 22.
And I have not worn glasses nor contacts for 2 years now after getting my blood pressure and blood sugar straightened out.
Yeah, well. One
What's
thing
that?
about the doctors, they want to give you more medications. Are you taking more medications, or what are you doing to make it better?
Well, I wasn't on medication to start
Oh,
with.
now you're on medication. Well, I've been on all the medications for years, but when I quit UPS, I'm telling you, I started sleeping all night. I hadn't done that ever. Now I sleep till 7:30 in the morning. I hadn't done that my whole life. I'd wake up at 3 in the morning and be out walking around the house. Tammy thought I was crazy. Well, she might have been right. I don't know.
You were.
God bless her.
Oh, man. Strange night, man. I've been preoccupied over here. I know I look like I'm not listening. I'm trying to listen and play producer over here. We've got a weird night tonight. I've got a lot of fake profiles that I'm having to block.
Really?
What do you mean fake people that are trying to be on here that are fakes?
It's AI. It's,
what? They're just, can't we just eliminate that stuff? Just forget about it and go on with life?
Well,
It don't mean nothing. We're all old enough. We don't need none of that crap anyway. But it's just like my wife's job now. They said, oh, you should be doing everything with AI, Chat GT, all that crap. Every form you make and everything piece of paper you put out, you should be using all. Why not just be honest and do it with your own mind, like we did for the last 80 centuries? But now we all got to be fake.
mm-hmm.
Well, there are some things that it's pretty useful for.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. And Tammy's like, you should see what I wrote today, and she puts it up there. I'm like, you never wrote that.
Yeah, I mean,
But then you get a 25-year-old that's doing everything they do with all that stuff, and you're like, they don't know how to do anything other than unless they push the button.
they don't. But I mean, you don't.
It's better than anything I'll ever do.
That's like,
And-
when I worked at Bass, I would spend weeks sitting at a computer, tweaking payouts, working on payouts, just
and now it does it for you in 10
trying
seconds.
to figure out what looks good, what doesn't look good, blah blah blah. And then now I'm trying to put together a payout for like the jackpot, and I'm like, Chat GPT, make me a payout. Entry fee is this much. We want to keep 80%. We want to pay 1 in 5 places.
It's
we
all
wanna-
done.
We want to make it top heavy, but we want to pay last place this much, and we want to pay first place at this much. Hit the button,
It does it faster than you can say that.
and it does it in like 30 seconds. Now, granted, it's not right the first time. Like because it takes exactly what you say and does that.
Right.
So it'll do exactly what I say. And then I'm like, okay, pay, first, second, third need to be this much. And it needs to go down by $50 each place. You gotta really
Right.
dial it in and tell them exactly what you want, but then they do it. Then
But
it does it.
in the end, it's all laid out on a piece of paper. And 30 years ago, you and I would have talked on the phone 3 nights a week for a month trying
Yeah.
to figure out how we were going to do something.
Yeah.
And then we would have still messed it up when we didn't put the right numbers on the calculator. And
Mhm.
now it's all said and done. You print it out and you go to the tournament. And you just do what it said. Once you get it tweaked the way you want it.
Yeah. And it's not just, that was just a simple example. Like when I was at Bass, if I'm trying to figure out, like if I was trying to figure out payouts for the Bassmaster Opens based on a certain percentage, how much we would have left over, we want to make $500,000 off the Bassmaster Opens every year. How many anglers do I need to have per event to do that? And I would spend weeks.
That's a starting place.
Yeah, I would spend weeks trying to figure that out. And now it's like, here it is.
Yeah. So when you were doing the Bassmaster Opens, were you having to do all that yourself, or did you not have a team of people that sat in the office and worked on this stuff? Or
No, we did it ourselves.
really? Wow. I thought that it would have been a little different.
Because you have to sell it to upper management. So you've got to make it
You got to build a business plan they're gonna say, okay, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah. When I'm working on the nation and trying to tell them why we need to keep the regionals just the way they are and not change them to a regional where anybody can enter and fish, and and we have 200 boats in it and the state team goes out the door and blah blah blah. I've got to show them why to keep it that way.
Okay, so I saw Danny post the stuff on the nation stuff. So the whole country's going back to the 11-man team.
10 man.
East State.
Yep.
It's going back to the 11 man boat, 11 boaters. When I back in the day, it was what, 6 boaters and 6 non-boaters, John? Is that how they used to do it?
I mean, it changed. It went from 6 and 6 to a 20-man team,
Really? I must have missed
back
that.
to a 12-person team, to a
Mhm.
10.
And then who made this change this year? Was this so did the regionals all go away?
No.
The Nation Opens. This is the last season for them.
This is the one where anybody could go fish it, just pay the entry fee, and the top 25 or whatever went on to the national championship.
Yeah.
So now, after this year, then next year, it'll
Goes back to
be a team, all team qualification.
Only?
Won't be like pros fishing the regional opens or whatever.
You got to be on a team to fish a regional.
And
Is that what you're saying, Dan? That was a question, not a statement.
Yeah, that was my question too. Because one of the things I didn't like about the regionals last year, like the one that John fished at the river, they're letting pros in there when this is supposed to be an amateur grassroots deal, and we got pros fishing the regionals to go on to the Bass Nation National Championship. Am I wrong?
you're not wrong. And they changed that this year.
I don't surprise at that, which they change shit every year anyway, so it don't matter.
Oh yeah.
So
Back to your question, I'm going to answer it with the best attempting to be Christian way I can.
You don't have to. Well, you're not going to hurt my feelings or anything, Danny. I mean, I've been.
Oh no, not yours. As you well know, John, sometimes things are presented in the meetings, and then ownership pays attention and then changes it.
mhm.
So
So they do listen sometimes. Is that what you're telling me, Danny?
after the fact,
After the fact. You know, I'm not. See, the nice thing about being me, I don't have to be politically correct. I can go out there and say whatever I think about it. I'm not going to tonight because I'm trying to be nice since you guys are letting me be the guest. But it'd be good for me, John, this weekend. We'll be able to talk about some of this stuff without having to. Yeah, probably not. Let's just go fishing.
Yeah.
And, it still interests me, even though I may not partake in it, which I was planning on fishing last fall, but then until the motor decided to erupt. And
understand.
I could have
So-
borrowed a boat.
So
but I
you
hate
didn't
borrowing
answer the question though.
I know. I didn't answer the question.
Waiting.
You tell me. That's the best way I can answer that.
So
Um,
what have they told you to this point? What is they told you?
The only thing regarding that part of it, the if you can just enter the regional and fish, that's what you're asking. I've got to go clear back to October, and it was just briefly mentioned, and then I have to refer to the slides, the pictures of the slides I took,
Oh my goodness!
and
This just
there's
makes
no
it more
mention of it after
complicated.
this year. So who knows? Honestly,
That's what always upsets me.
To your point of they listen, or what you're told at the meetings doesn't always happen the
Mhm.
following year. To that point, I would venture to make a guess, an educated guess,
Educated.
that since Dylan Nutt won the nation championship by just entering a regional. Now, granted, I don't know whether he fished the Alabama state qualifier or not, but I know he just entered the regional
Right.
at Pickwick or to make his home water
Hmm.
to make it to the national championship. I would venture
nothing against Dylan Nutt. I mean,
nothing against Dylan Nutt, but I would venture to make a guess that since he did that and won the classic, that is going to continue.
Probably.
because it looks really good. You know what I mean?
Where you can just enter, you can be a Bass Nation member
And
enter a regional and fish. Doesn't matter if you support your state or not. You're going to be able to enter and fish the regional, I'm guessing.
You know, one thing I've noticed about John Stewart, Danny, he doesn't lose his temper as much as he used to in the 90s.
It's not nearly as entertaining.
I mean, it's just, I remember being at meetings and tournaments, and I mean, wow.
I still get there sometimes. Danny was.
No, you just don't do it as often as you used to back in the day, and there was usually it was a good reason for it. I mean, I'm just saying that it just seems like you have better control now than you do.
Now, I'm going to add a little something to that. Missing from that equation, John, at the meetings, there's no Carrie at the meetings. There's no Scott at the meetings. There's no Moodster at the meetings. There's no, shall I go on?
I don't think you want me to go because I don't care because I'd stand and say, okay, idiots.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
I do think that I wish back on the regional thing. I think it would be, as I said in my little post, I don't know if you read it, my question to you. I think the team thing coming back and all that is great. That's a good step. I think it would be even better, even if they still allow pros or whoever joins the nation to fish. If you're on a team and you have a chance, like the people that win Milford are going directly to the nation championship.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest are on this team. Well, the next 10 are on a team. If they would allow or put back into place that when you go to the regional as part of the team and you beat the other 9 guys, you also get a berth into the nation championship, no matter what place you finish, like it used to be.
I honestly, I think that's the way it is.
I think that needs to be clarified.
Probably, but
if that's true, by them making a statement that says the winner, the top guy from Kansas, from the Kansas team, and the Cop non-boater also gets an automatic berth, as well as the top 20 or whatever it is in the regional.
How it was actually worded. Now, this doesn't mean this is the way it's going to be, but how it was actually worded. Top boater and top co from each state advance. From each team advance. But if you're in the top 10 overall standings, like
they're not going to work down the list.
They're not going to work down.
I'm fine with that.
You're going to make me sign a contract like Grigsby did so I go share information and all that stuff or I get sent home? Or
well, yeah. Duh.
I can lie.
No. But see,
if they do that, I think that's a pretty good step forward.
Yeah.
that's the way it presented. I don't know if that's going to way it's going to play out, but that's
Are
the
they
way.
doing Mr.
Well,
Bass?
Hank will be
Yeah.
here in a couple weeks.
You can get it straight from.
Hank's going to be at Grand.
Yeah, they open. It's like the third,
Oh, I
second
forgot
week.
about the open. Yeah, I thought
Second
he
or third
retired.
week. Hank?
Yeah,
No.
Tripp retired. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
So I'm sure we'll have lunch or something.
Maybe a podcast.
There you
He
go.
won't do a podcast. GL will. Have you listened? GL was on he was on Pangrax,
Really?
right after.
Well,
But Pangrax, he's a supporter of that pro fish in the nation thing because he is one.
mm-hmm. Hey, let me step out here.
I'm not against pros. I just always felt like we're talking about the grassroots deal, and I just feel like it's supposed to be for all us weekend warriors.
It is.
I mean, that's what it was started as.
It is.
And
Dylan and I made a post supporting Dylan and saying it was great that the nation finally won another one. And Dylan is in a club. Dylan is in all the college teams, all the colleges are clubs.
yeah,
They pay dues. They are all clubs. So Dylan's in a club. He entered a regional like he is allowed to do, like the format says. He finished high enough in that regional to qualify for the nation championship. He went to the nation championship. He finished third. Went to the classic, got one of the 3 nation spots, and won the classic.
amen.
Did everything he's supposed to do.
He did what he followed the rules as they were, we can't complain about that one bit.
No, absolutely
And
not.
if one of the pros, if a pro fisherman went and fished a regional and made it, I don't have any complaints about that because they didn't do anything outside of the rules to do it. I'm just saying, for me, it's a little bit of getting away from what this was supposed to be about.
Yes, I agree.
Oh man, look at all them pages. Typical.
Well,
so I was getting ready to ask you, Dan, are they doing Mr. Bass? They go back to doing Mr. Bass the way they used to do it too, or is it
who's they? I'm they.
okay?
No.
Are you doing Mr. Bass then?
Not this year.
Okay, so nobody's going as a Mr. Bass and making it on the team by winning Mr. Bass.
No, but that's an interesting idea, isn't it?
What the I don't know where I got it from.
Hey, while we're talking about the pro versus Joe thing, this is added to this is the Nation Series rules. Eligibility, under eligibility, yada yada yada. I got to hold it out full length so I can see it.
Now, wait a minute. You were just saying you could see perfectly.
I can see really good if I hold it over here. Yeah. Find the right spot here. However, full-time Bassmaster Elite Series or NPFL pros or MLF Bass Tour pros or Tackle Warehouse Pro Circuit pros are not eligible.
Fair enough.
Of course, that's paraphrasing because that stands as like this, or this paragraph's this long, and whereas heretofore subsidiary spouses, parents, yada 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 yada. But yes, that's yeah, pretty cool. First time I've ever seen that or ever noticed it, I guess.
I know they got a lot of rules. You've got to go hire a lawyer just to.
Oh yeah, And man, you know, I'm guessing that more and more of them are because of things like boat wrecks.
Yeah.
Digging ditches and stuff like that, you know. I mean, yeah, you can't change the bottom contour so you can go fish.
Y'all
Oh my.
see Poche's day got DQ'd again in the
Yeah.
last event.
Oh, it's yeah.
That dude.
I can't figure out. I thought I liked that guy, but I'm beginning to think he's just a whiny ass.
He pushes he pushes it. The gray areas and the whatever.
You know what? And you can do that, and then when it doesn't play in your favor, then you get on social media and talk about how they screwed you. You know,
Yeah.
Guess what? You know, sometimes the gray area doesn't always end up working out to your advantage.
I mean, this one, I think he made a fool out of himself on this last one.
I thought so too, but
I mean, it is. He even admitted that he was over the time limit on his use of the forward-facing sonar and didn't put his box on time, but he's trying to justify it by
I
saying,
didn't look at it. I'm like,
or it
what?
didn't, and his box and it takes 5 minutes for your unit to turn on. Blah blah
Oh.
blah. No.
Well, you know, I hate to say this to you, Keith, but I've kind of decided you're just a dumb shit. Okay, so you come up to Kansas and visit me if you want. Okay. You know, I don't have a problem. You know, it's yeah. I like the way the dude fishes.
It's
You know,
Yeah,
I don't want to
I
run
mean,
that little tin can he's running, but
social media, man. It's all
Clickbait.
I think I'm not on. I don't, compared to a lot of people, I think I'm not on social media very much.
evidently I'm not either because I go on there and see this stuff and I'm like, holy cow! Is this
I
all
don't
they
even
do?
see it. I don't even see it because the algorithms don't put it into my feed because
You don't see it.
I don't look at any of that.
Yeah.
Well, I see
You
it.
don't look at it.
I
You
see
don't
it 3
interact.
days after the fact because somebody else that's in my algorithm.
Yes.
looked at
So
it.
I hear that people are all over Dylan Nutt. I hear this, I hear that, but I personally have read very little about it because it doesn't come across my feed.
And what was that in MLF? Yeah, that was in MLF, wasn't it?
That was
Or was that Bassmaster?
a Toyota series.
Toyota series. Okay, so
It
it
was
wasn't actually the upper
or a
end.
pro. It was a pro circuit or a Toyota
Yeah.
series, one of the two.
So many
It
of
was
those going
it
on.
was one that has the 3-hour limit
right.
where you got to
It was MLF.
put the box on for 3 hours, which causes
Well, he
problems.
was saying this cost me qualifying this year, and I'm like,
Okay.
make sure you do it right next year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, read the
Okay.
rules a little closer, I guess.
Yeah.
If it takes 3 minutes for your box to turn off, on, then start 3 minutes early.
Mm-hmm.
Because evidently everybody else has to do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
You know, and just don't use the cheater box and you won't have to worry about it.
Yeah. But what I was going to say about the whole Dylan Nutt thing, that people are all up in arms. 10 years ago, social media wasn't what it is now.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And there has always been negativity against Like there has always been pros that think there shouldn't be any nation guys in the classic.
Yeah, I know that.
There has always been that. And I think most of the ones that believe that are gone now.
Yeah.
But that was a regular every year. I would have conversations with people, with the Kenyon Hills of the world, with the, you shouldn't have this. When the women's tour came around and there was a woman in the classic, the women's champion for 2 or 3 years, whatever it was, where they got to be in the classic. Oh, they were, y'all, a lot of people never heard about that, but they were up in arms
Yeah.
that they
I
should
can
not.
believe that. We were
There
just
should not-
shielded from seeing that.
Yeah.
And I knew even back in the Kershaw days, there was people that didn't think he should have been there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Up until probably just the last less than 10 years did people start accepting that the nation. I mean, the whole reason why it went from 6 down to 3 is because the pros didn't want any in there.
Yeah. I always just wanted
And
to
it
go
was a
say, I always just want to
compromise.
go say to him, hey, dude, go qualify through the freaking federation. I want to see you do it.
Yeah.
I want to see you do it. Tell me they didn't earn that spot.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them don't. And obviously they don't win. I mean, because 2 of them in how many years, John, have finally won a Bassmasters Classic.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's a shame about Brian Kershaw because he made it 2 years in a row. Just think, we didn't get to see what that dude was really going to do.
yeah. No, we didn't.
And I think he would be up there with I think he had it. And I think he was going to be up there with I mean, you don't know, but I mean,
You don't know. I mean,
you don't know, but he made it 2 years in a row through the toughest way to make it there is,
mhm.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Would have liked to seen that.
Yep.
I wasn't as sentimental about it then as I am now after fishing for the last 40 years, knowing how hard it really is.
It means a whole lot more now.
Yeah. Oh, very, very much so. I need that damn fish whistle evidently.
I got one.
The actual original?
No. No, not the original, but I got one.
You getting him lined out over there?
Your trolling motor is jacked.
What do you mean?
It won't work. And I can't figure out why.
What do you mean it won't work?
I can't get it to work.
Did you turn the power on?
Yeah.
Good God. My mechanic ain't getting paid. I have to get another 30 pack.
Well, if he can't get your trolling motor to work, I hope he's got a freaking oil tank sensor in that shop of his.
I'll take the trolling motor off of his boat. He's got the same trolling motor I do. I'm sure we'll get it.
Fine.
Oh, he's just messing with us. Okay. Well, I don't care whether it does or doesn't. We'll get it one way or the other. And
Oh my.
his paycheck's going to be short.
I did listen to Dylan on a podcast, and these guys that
He looks like he's 12.
these guys that I guess are hating on him because he's scoping, right?
I don't care about
I mean,
that.
he's just doing.
What?
Everybody in the whole tournament scoped.
Yeah. And
In
do you
the
think
whole tournament,
do you think if we were 22 years old, we would be going down the bank No, we would be freaking looking at the scope just like they are because that's all they know how to do.
But what my point was on this podcast I was listening to, they asked him if he enjoys scoping,
He said he enjoyed catching fish.
and he enjoys catching fish,
Exactly.
and that he said I'm paraphrasing, but it's pretty damn close. He said, I hate scoping. He goes, I hate just going out there trying to find a damn fish floater and cast at him all day. He said, I hate that. But it's what I got to do to win a tournament.
He's exactly right. And seeing you and I are old enough now that we're okay not winning. We just want to go do it.
Get
And
lucky.
I want to win. I want to win.
Yeah.
But I don't have to do that to go win. It's not and if we were 30 years younger, it'd be a whole different deal.
Yeah. We're going to get lucky once in a while, and then our tactics that we use to catch fish are going to be better than scoping once in a while. Like today, if there would have been a tournament today, I would have won. Hands down, no doubt in my mind.
And you know what's great is there's still days like that.
Yeah. There wasn't a tournament, but if there was today,
they always bite on Thursday.
26 pounds.
I'd take it any day.
Yeah.
And I'll have my scope on all weekend now. Will we use the damn thing? We'll be looking at going, what the hell's going on out there? Look at them fish swimming. And then the pros will be going, oh, that's a white bass, that's a carp, that's a white. And you're just going, oh, I see dots moving around. I don't.
Yeah. It's just, we're at the age.
I just want to go.
We just want to go. But I don't know if y'all saw the little video I did yesterday or 2 days ago when we were cooking the shrimp.
I wouldn't like to there for that.
I think it was yesterday that I did the video, and I just said, look, I've got Roger Fitzpatrick staying over there, Toyota Series champion.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a college kid staying over there that loves scoping. I've got a guy from Louisiana that brought us shrimp.
That was cool, man.
I got 2 or 3 guys from Oklahoma. I got 2 guys from Texas staying here. And guess what? Not one person is up in anybody's grill about how they catch their fish. And if you won't do it to them in person, why are you doing it to them online?
Yeah, no kidding.
Keyboard warriors.
Yeah, boy, there's a bunch of those people out there. Anonymous.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
I was thinking.
I don't even. I'll take it a step further. I don't even think most of the people that are being keyboard warriors, if they were here, would say anything that they're saying, or that they even feel that way, that strongly about it.
There's a lot of truth to that. I think there's a lot of people that just,
Danny, when he put that video on the shrimp thing on there, I thought, you know what? I'll go down there and build me a lodge right next to him, and I'll put a sign up that says the Better Lodge, and maybe they'll come bring the shrimp to my place.
I ate a pound of shrimp before I came on this show tonight.
Man, that was incredible. I was like, man, my mouth was watering. The guy just shows up with it.
I mean, he calls me Sunday. I'm in church. Well, church hadn't started yet, but we were practicing. the band was practicing, and he calls, and I answer it or I don't answer it, but then he calls right away back, and I'm like, is this an emergency? What's going on here? So I answer, and it's this guy from Louisiana. And he's like, in the thick, I mean, he's got the thick Cajun accent. And he's like, should I bring some shrimp?
Yes.
And I'm like, yeah,
Hell yeah, you should.
yeah. He said, okay. I
You
will.
bring enough for everybody else.
He brought 20 pounds.
I could handle about 3 of them.
He brought 20 pounds.
Shit.
But, you know, I just,
Did you do potatoes and all that stuff too, or just shrimp?
we did potatoes and corn, onions.
That would have been a good time. Like you said, everybody just getting along.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, take my prop off and get all that line out of it too. I know it's there because it was my own.
I
was in the tournament, so I just cut it off and said, I'll worry about it later.
I got some the other day when last Friday or whenever I was out there, I was going down the bank. You know the Patricia Island?
Yeah.
The island, the actual island.
Uh-huh.
So I'm fishing the points on the cut through, and I get to the island part, and there's a dude standing on the island.
You have a tent?
No, he's standing on the island like catfishing. And I'm like, and he didn't look like homeless or like somebody had dumped him off there. It's just, it was like a grandpa. And I was like, where'd this guy come from? And I went on down the bank, and then there's a little cut. There's a little cut in there. And it was a grandpa, but his son and his grandson were in the boat, and they'd beached it right there. And they were catfishing from the shore right there where the channel swings right up against it. And so I'm coming up the bank, and I don't see the one guy's line out. And next thing I know, the guy's like, sir, I think you got my line in your trolling motor.
Oh my God.
And so I pull it
You
up.
pull a gun on you, evidently. You're still here.
I pull it up, and he's got like, I don't even know, 40-pound mono or something on there.
Oh my God.
And it's so thick that I'm able to unwind it off of there.
Like weed eater string.
I actually couldn't get it unwound, so I took the prop off, and he's like, just cut it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, I think it's fine. there's like no nicks.
You didn't even put a nick in it.
Didn't even put a nick in it. And I'm like, let me get it. And I got it out for him. And
you need to take your church up there to the back of Elk River and help all them dudes living in tents. There's like 3 of them up there living in tents. The other day when I was up there, it was after that major cold front, and it rained, and they had all their sleeping bags hanging out. I was like, man, I don't know how they do it. They're tougher than me.
There's people all over around here, down here.
Yeah. It's just like, I'm like, holy cow, I don't know how they do it.
No, I don't either.
You know, you feel bad for them. I'm like, you probably go right up to the casino and get a job.
That's the deal, man. I mean,
it might be sweeping floors, but guess what?
They have to be willing. They have to be willing. You know, like my neighbor, this Eric kid. We got a guy at church that was living in this old guy. I mean, he's in like the Banjo Pickers Hall of Fame or something. Like he's in this national. He was in a band, like traveling, and he fell on hard times, and he's living in Fairland in a building like above like downtown in a building up there that's condemned. And he had no water, no electricity. he
They are
was
pretty
he,
good.
he was having to flush his toilet with go across the street and get a bucket and flush his toilet. And he stayed here. The church put him up here last year when it got really cold, and we had we had some rooms, and he stayed here for like a week. But he takes the initiative and goes through all the proper channels, and and it takes him like a year, but he gets low income housing, and he gets it approved, and now he's living in this little this low income housing that's like $200 a month, but it's an apartment, it's warm, he's got food stamps and whatever, he's disabled, and so he took the initiative. And then you got Eric, my neighbor across, that has no initiative, is happy living like that. And I'm like, I don't understand that.
Is that the one with all the Cadillacs in the front yard?
No, that's
Okay.
across the road.
Yeah, I seen that the other day. I was like, man, dude's got a bunch of Cadillacs in the front yard.
So that guy left his wife and left all the Cadillacs and all that stuff.
So you could probably go there and pick a Cadillac up cheap. You'd be in the front row.
Probably could. Probably could. She'd probably sell it cheap.
Yeah, they don't look like they've been running recently, so
No.
that's the problem with those cars. They're just new enough. They got too much electronic crap on them.
We
Yep.
have a new segment on the show now. John's neighborhood.
Yeah, see,
John's neighborhood.
you guys didn't realize having me on here tonight was good. You were going to get all this new stuff, did you?
Oh, I cannot wait until we get somebody, that's just totally some of the guests we have, it's kind of like, they're awesome people. We haven't had one rude person ever, but some of them, it's like pulling teeth to get them to answer anything,
Mhm.
especially the younger guys.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to
They're not at that I don't care stage yet.
No, I cannot wait till we can ask somebody what the craziest thing they did for tournament money was.
I think some of them are going to tell you they still do it.
Yeah.
Possible.
I don't know how they get, man. I don't know how some of them do it, man. I'm telling you what.
Credit cards.
I mean, you could have credit cards maxed out in a month.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money. I mean, just the amount of money that I spent this year not to get a check has been making my wife sweat. I mean, you're just going, damn.
Yeah. My wife we got to get a check this weekend because I can't. She doesn't want me getting back involved.
All my wife says is when you leaving.
It's true though. You can get in trouble. When Val and I were first married, and I was just getting in, and I just got into fishing, and I was in it for, maybe 4 years in, where I felt like I was good enough to enter some tournaments, some real tournaments, not just club tournaments. I fished with Stephen Smith. You remember him?
Yeah. He fished ABA for quite a while.
He's still around. He's still around. He stopped in last year. Him and his wife stopped here and
Wow.
hadn't changed a bit.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. So I fished with Stephen Smith and I think Jeff Waters. And there was a couple years where we fished every weekend a tournament, during tournament season, like a money tournament. And the first year, Stephen and I did really well. Like, I think we won like 12 or 15 grand.
Wow,
And then
go pro.
And then, yeah. and it was all good. Bringing home a check almost every tournament.
Amazing how quick that goes away.
And then the next year was the complete opposite. And we about got divorced that year. And you know, I had to back off and only fish like twice a month.
I think the first year me and Tammy was married was stressful for us because I don't think she really thought that I was going to be gone every weekend.
Yeah.
And then back then I took every vacation of the year at UPS and I went to whatever lake I needed the most work on. I went for the whole week and slept in my truck.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think I learned all this crap? I didn't learn it just freaking from watching YouTube videos. We didn't have YouTube back then.
Nope.
And I guarantee you, how many guys have you had on here that carry their cigars in a Team Daiwa case?
0.
He is just an inspiration, John, because now there's another question.
Where do you carry your cigars?
That's awesome.
So my wife, I said it's got a seal on the top of it, so you put your humidification packet in there. It's good to go, man. It's the best humidor I got.
Beautiful.
I'm
That's
not
awesome.
kidding you. I bought it at John Sports Center. I'm like, this will work good for my extra cigars for the weekend. It worked great. But you know what? You can go online and buy them little humidors, and they're 3 times as much and don't work as good as that.
And that's kind of camouflage.
Yeah. I can't get Kyle to smoke. I think he smoked one at John's last fall, and I think after about halfway through, he turned yellow.
I smoked one at Brett's wedding. And that was in June 25th. And I was still coughing in October.
I remember smoking a few years ago in like Savannah with my brother-in-law, and we'd be down there and we'd be up on the rooftops. We'd get a cigar and we'd get done, and I'd go, oh man, my mouth tastes like a big old cat turd. I ain't never doing this again, Adam. You get over that. You'll get over the coughing too.
Oh my.
I thought I was going to die.
Just don't inhale.
Apparently I must have. I don't know.
That'll make you cough, yeah.
So you guys are going to Palmy.
I can't wait, man. We're gonna have a good time.
Yep. We're going to
I hope
Palmy.
we'll catch fish because Palmy always catch them. It's just whether or not we're gonna find the right ones or not. But
Yeah.
we might. There might be a few things lined up for us. The
I
lake's
hope so.
dirty, thank goodness.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
The lake's a foot above normal,
That's good too.
which is weird for this time of the year. Not really for Palmy, but we haven't had a lot of rain.
No.
Oh, Richard Fitzwater.
What the hell's Fitzwater? You know, he's in a walker.
He's in a walker.
Yeah, I fished USA Bassin with him. I had to fish the first one by myself, but he had ankle surgery like a month ago or so, and I think they put some screws in an ankle and reattached his Achilles or something, and he don't even get in the boot till the first week start doing rehab till like the first week of April, excuse me.
Oh man, that ankle.
I'm not so sure the other one ain't messed up. I think it's from back when he was in
That's
the service.
I hope. I mean, I hope it's not as bad as mine. I've had 2 shoulders, an elbow, nothing major on my knees, but scoped, and I had ankle surgery. And that ankle surgery was pretty major.
Yeah, this was a pretty major ordeal. I
And
think he was having a hard time walking.
And that PT was the worst. I mean, I accused that little girl of trying to kill me several times.
I had several years ago, I had a frozen shoulder, and some of it was from diabetes and some of it was from UPS. And they were giving me shots with needles that were like 4 inches long down the center of my shoulder. And holy Jesus.
Yeah.
He'd go, this is going to hurt a little. I'm like, but after it was over, I always felt better. And then they started physical therapy. And the first time and I couldn't raise my arm up above my, like I am now. And it hurts when I do that now. But back then she jacked me up that first day I went in there and I thought I was going to cry.
Yeah.
Either that or I have to go.
I think I did cry on my ankle.
Holy cow.
Because they do and the worst part, I mean, I don't have good balance anyway. Like when
I don't have it anymore.
When I'm good, when I got two good legs, I don't have good balance. But they made you had to stand on those balls with they look like Saturn. They got a ball and it's got a lip around it. And you got to stand on it and try to balance because it makes your ankles stronger. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There was one day I went in there and she's like, okay, now we're going to do this. And I'm like, I'm not doing that today. She's like, you really need to do it. I'm like, I'm telling you, I'm in no mood to do that today. She's like, okay.
Wow. You know, and my
was
brother
bad.
told me,
Not to scare you, Richard, but that ankle was bad.
Yeah, they are.
My brother keeps telling me to start doing core exercise, working on my core. He says it would help me immensely. And it probably would, other than I'd have to do it.
Yeah, probably.
You know? And that's the nice thing about having a 35-year-old partner. It's really coming into play this year because I'm like, I'm tired. Go to the front. I got to go sit down. You know what I mean? And it's and maybe for 20 minutes or 30, you know, whatever, you split it up a little bit, you know, because I said, and we got that wind out there at Grand Lake the other day. And I said, I can't do this.
Guess what?
What?
I'm not 35.
Well, you might have to become 35. You might have to act like you might bring a blonde wig with you or something. I don't care.
Whoa. Oh my.
We got out there in that wind the other day at Grand Lake when it switched around and blew 40 out of the north, and we were over there and we were fishing down this bank, and I said, you got to come up front. I can't do this. I said, go to the front, take over. I just want to sit on the seat. And up until this year, I would have never done that. But this year, something caught up to me.
I'd have to start taking your butt seat.
I got my butt seat, but I'm like, you just take over the front. I'm going to the back on the butt seat. And you know what? At about 1:30 Sunday over at Stockton, I put the butt seat up front and finished the day with the butt seat up front. I have never done that in 40 years.
Yep.
But I'm like, I want to go and I want to do it. And if that's what I got to do, I really need to start exercising, obviously, like I said, and start working on that and get myself back up to going.
My problem is my deck isn't that big.
I know. That's the problem with mine, too. Is you get up there and it feels like I don't have enough room. I feel like I'm going to fall out of the boat getting around this stupid thing.
Yeah.
Of course, I had 30 rods on the deck. That kind of
I might just bring one this weekend.
Okay, I know which one. I got the rest.
No, I'll probably bring at least two.
Bring whatever you want, John. You got an empty rod box.
The one thing I didn't, I haven't broke out yet. I haven't broke out the tube yet.
Well, I would break that out.
I almost did today because I had a shaky head laying on the deck and I grabbed it and got bit right away. And I'm like,
you bring all that crap with you. I got a jig and a brush hog.
I threw a jig today, got bit on the jig. I didn't catch any fish on it. I got bit on it though. What else we got to talk about? Anything, or are we about done for tonight?
Well, it looks like, from what I can tell, the Broncos are going to suck this year. So we could talk
What are you
about,
talking about?
huh?
What are you talking about?
But by God, Mahomes is back to throwing again. Do you see him throwing on Facebook? He's in the gym. Woohoo! It's going to be
Opening day of baseball was today.
Yeah, I don't watch baseball.
Yeah, man.
I know that the Jayhawks have completely put me in the gutter. I mean,
I haven't even looked to see where I'm at on my
freaking Jayhawks.
ridiculous.
I don't know how you can be that talented and screw up so bad. I don't know how you can be that talented and not shoot baskets either.
I don't know.
I mean, they can't shoot. Well, they're done now. It's over. And the hell, Bill said he might not even be back.
I listened to that whole post-game conference, and he was sure giving the vibe that he wasn't coming back.
He's
But
going to go home and talk about it anyway, which, I mean, he
Yeah.
don't have to come back. He's probably got more money than – I don't think he spend all the money he has.
What's he got left to prove?
Nothing. Other than he loves it. He's
Just
ate
keep-
up.
yeah.
He's ate up with
Going
it.
to the next one.
He don't want to quit. Don't kid me. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to be ate up with it. Just,
yeah,
you know, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty awesome. But he might be done.
maybe.
You know, and he doesn't talk about it, but I guarantee you, I'd like to have a conversation with him about the NIL stuff,
Yeah.
what he really thinks about it. You know, as far as
He'll-
recruitment and all that stuff goes.
He'll tell after he gets out, just like Saban did.
Yeah. You know, Saban, he's like, I'm done with this crap.
Saban got out and he said, I got out because I'm not dealing with this crap anymore. And
I want to recruit and I want to teach, and these dudes are just here making money and they don't care about the rest
yeah,
until they get in the NBA to make more money. I don't know. That's just a whole nother deal. But we can talk another 4 hours if you want. I don't care.
It's past my bedtime. Well, good luck this weekend, guys,
Thank you.
with your ankles and your
Appreciate you guys
balance.
putting up with me tonight. I didn't even ask. Kyle said, you're going you're going to be on there while I work on your boat. I said, all right. As long as you get it fixed, that's all I care about.
sweet.
It's nice to have him.
Is he just?
Yeah.
Did he go in to eat, or is he just standing there, or what?
I mean, he didn't even answer. He did. I texted him today when I was having the boat problem and asked him how many boats he had in his yard, and he never responded. Like he
It's
didn't
hard to
want
get in
to.
this
He
place.
didn't
I'm
want
telling you
another
what.
one. He didn't want another one in his yard.
It's hard to get in this place. He's got a lot of people wanting his.
He did end up helping me though. Gave me the part number, got it
Yeah.
ordered. I'm assuming it must be easy to change because he told me to order the damn part
Yeah, I don't think it's real hard.
instead of bringing it up.
Well, if nothing else, we'll be down there on the 4th, and he can change it. I don't think we're not going to stay that weekend, but we'll be down there that weekend. Is it the 4th?
We got plenty of rooms. Nobody's booking that weekend. That's Easter weekend.
Yeah, I know. We're on there on Saturday and going home. And I told him I wasn't fishing Friday because I said I'm taking days off between tournaments. I'm not, or between the. I'm like, if I practice, I'll come down Thursday and.
Bass Cat's next week.
Yeah, that's the weekend you're going to come up and fish. So you're going to drive up Sunday morning on that, or you're going to drive?
Yeah, because
up?
I got to fish with Jeff and the Bass Cat
Yeah, I'm going to drive. I'm going to
Friday
practice.
and Saturday.
I'm going to practice Palmy Friday, stay all night Friday night at Palmy, drive down, fish Saturday at Stockton, and then drive back Saturday night for the SQ on Palmy.
Find us a good spot.
At where? Which one?
Stockton
Yeah.
for me
Oh.
on Sunday.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I can go catch them. It's just whether we can catch the right ones. I haven't been fishing Suns Creek, but it's been putting out all the winning bags lately. I probably need to go into Suns. Some of my normal stuff wasn't holding fish, but they're coming. It's gonna. I mean, by the time you get there, the 11th, the smallmouth will be on the sand or the gravel, like on a Carolina rig or whatever. I mean, usually when they get started and they get up there, then you can catch some big smallmouth just running around fishing real flat stuff in the pockets. And hopefully I'll have it figured out. I don't know. We'll just have to figure out how to get the information to you.
And there's the juice, listeners. Moodster?
You're going out of the right part of the lake, so you don't have to run very far.
Good.
I think you're going out Old State Park.
Yeah.
Good luck this
Alrighty.
weekend, guys.
Thanks.
Mark, come anytime.
All right.
You can drink Kyle's beer. We don't care.
I brought a 30-pack with me. That way he could drink. And I said, here, drink this because you're working on my boat. Just don't drink it till afterwards.
Is he still working on it?
No, he's done.
Okay.
He's over there with a friend BSing. I think they're working on a different boat now. He's got some pontoon in here. He's been brand new pontoon. He's put like $10,000 worth of electronics and trolling motors on it, which don't take much anymore.
Nope. All right, fellas.
Are we done?
We're out of here.
We'll see you guys. John, I'll see you
watching.
Saturday morning.
Yep.